let's stay. Let's stay. Ronaldo. Let's talk about Ronaldo.
Yeah, go on now.
Let's talk
about the interview.
Mom, wanted to take this, bro. I'm still digesting.
Came out of nowhere too.
I'm still digesting this.
Wait, can I just hold on? Can we read the quote? Just say
no, Mohammed, you need to talk first.
No, wait. Can I just say where is it again? Where is
go
it?
on now? Talk to us.
Where is it? This.
Let's stay. Let's not go
slightly. Yeah, like this is why. This is why. Yeah. This is why. Yeah. The downfall. This is why the downfall of Ronaldo is better and better every time he touches that pitch because of you. Yeah. You absolute bum lickers of this guy, bro.
You and the
suckers of this guy, bro. I told you, and I told you.
And it's all over. It's all over. Thank you. Come again. It's all over.
Yo, I had a song. I made a song for Ronaldo. Yo, I made a song
Arrivederci, bro.
Arrivederci. Bye-bye.
He's still a goat. He's still a goat. Yo. Let Mom talk.
It's my song for Ronaldo.
Au revoir.
My song for Ronaldo is not to say
you
bye.
Put your gun out.
Bye bye yo.
Bye bye yo. To the love of my life.
Don't cry yo. I need Oshimen and Gakpo.
That's funny.
All I'm gonna say is Cristiano Ronaldo is still the GOAT, man. He's still a GOAT. You can't take that away from him, bro. I told y'all this last season. Last when we started the pod, bro. If Ronaldo retired yesterday, he's still the GOAT. There's nothing you could do to take that away from him.
Bro, this guy loves Ronaldo more than Man United, bro. Damn.
Nah, stuff a lot. But
yo, my honest opinion about Ronaldo is very, very short. Yo, my honest opinion about Ronaldo is simple. It's like it's twofold. It's one, I love the guy. Everybody loves him. Like he's one of the greatest to ever do it. We already know this. We accept this, right?
Facts.
But I also think one of the problems with Ronaldo is he doesn't really have some very honest people in his camp.
Yeah,
he does not, because it's one thing to say
he doesn't take criticism.
He doesn't very well, and I think
he's yes man.
I think he's struggling. Exactly, he has yes. I think he's struggling to accept some realities around him. Like if you've been at the heights of where he's been, it's really hard to kind of accept certain realities. And I think every professional player has gone through this moment and this period where you start seeing your performances decline and you start doubting yourself. And it becomes one thing after that. And then the next, a couple of seasons later, you're like, let me retire. You know what I'm saying? PK.
Facts.
Saw that. It happened to PK.
Whoa.
But what happened? He just said, let me retire.
But Ronaldo was scoring goals though. Ronaldo was scoring. He scored like
18
goals.
Yeah.
Hold on, he back
18 goals last season.
No, but then before the season started, he's telling United, get me the fuck out of here.
Exactly.
United. This is United's fault, by the way.
It is all United.
Someone doesn't want to stay here.
I'm actually gonna get the quotes up.
Wait. Before you say it, let me just add to what Moms is saying. Like, I think that like it's kind of the gift and the curse, right? That's what made the guy the greatest player of all time. Because like I remember like, bro, let's speak football right now.
What?
Let's pause the trolling for a second.
As a better legend. No, I'm saying. Wait. He's a better legend than Ronaldo.
Let me just say this. Right? So like the reason that's what makes Ronaldo great, because like I remember there was a point when like he came at United and he wanted to improve his dribbling skill and his pace. And they said he used to have weights. That was the first time they saw any player use weights and like dribble with the ball. And they'll be like, yo, that's crazy. But his mentality, like, yo, I'm still that guy. Like, no matter what, I'm going to do it. That's what made him great. And now that's kind of his downfall in a sense, because he's still like, I'm just going to rush through. I'm still going to just figure it out. I'm just still going to power through it instead of making adjustments. Like you said, you have everybody around him is a yes man. You know when I really realized that? When Gary Neville criticized him and then he had the little issue with it. It's like, I didn't feel like Gary Neville said anything disrespectful.
If anything,
you didn't, defending him, But what you did was not okay. There's no way a manager asked you to come on and you refuse to not come on, and that's what Neville said.
True.
So that just showed me that like he doesn't accept criticism, and he's not. But that just comes to stardom. But no matter what, he played his last game for United, bro.
Sorry, but then again, we all say Zlatan has the biggest ego in football, yada yada yada. But even Zlatan hasn't gone off in a huff like this. You know what I mean? He went to AC Milan.
That is true.
Took role as the, you know what? I'll be the leader. I'll be on the back. You know what I'm trying to say? Like,
but Zlatan does that for like, I think he does that as like a jokey. It's not even
but you can't. Even Messi with all he's achieved, right? He had a shit season last season, right? In Paris, he just shut his mouth and worked hard as fuck. You know what I mean? Like, although he doesn't have to prove fuck all. You know what I mean? It's just one of those where it's like,
I get it, bro. That's what makes him great. That's what makes him great. I get it,
but then again, I don't get it.
Will Ronaldo Ronaldo be in this same position if he had went to Man City instead of?
I was gonna ask a question to Njai and Mam. Okay, so this thing is okay. We can all accept this is disrespectful to United, right?
Yeah, very major.
Which one would be worse? Him going to City and then winning them the Champions League last season. Which one would hurt you most? This melodrama or if he went to City and won in Champions League?
I mean, that would have hurt more, honestly. I'd rather him come here. But I mean, to be honest,
but some of the quotes he said, especially like he was talking about like the facilities hasn't changed, the technology.
That's facts.
Like
that's facts.
That's facts. So
that's
like
true.
you gotta address that, and that's why some of the fans have been protesting. It's like there's been no change. That goes to what we're saying with the owners. Like there's even talks about the stadium leaking and all these different stuff. Like
the seats apparently some of the seats are broken.
Yeah. So like that's why the fans are protesting. So no one's mad at Ronaldo for pointing all these things out. I just think the reason I'm really upset about it is one, you're disrespecting the manager, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like the thing with the disrespecting the club, I'm not as mad at that because I feel like everything he's pointing out about the club is facts. You know what I'm saying? Like I think that those are realities.
Said to Ten Hag.
With Ten Hag, I think they're disrespectful. Yeah, because at the end of the day, like Ten Hag has done nothing but put Man United first. Like there's games where he benched Ronaldo. Ronaldo needed to be benched. Like we play better. At least the way Ten Hag wants to play in a collective, not looking at individuals, but looking at what works best for the squad. Yeah, he's doing that for Man United. And if Ronaldo doesn't fit that, bro, respect.
And yeah, let me add to that. Like also the reason why like the whole Ten Hag situation is even terrible is there's been multiple times where Ten Hag could have come out and publicly said, we've seen managers that do this, right? Where he could have come out and said publicly, Ronaldo disrespected me or disrespected the club or did this, that, did that. Ten Hag never does that, right? He comes out, he doesn't defend Ronaldo like all the way out, but he will protect his image. He wouldn't say
100%.
I'm coming on my Ronaldo hater with
t-shirt.
The journalists, right? They'll poke at him. They'll be like, "Hey, so what did you tell Ronaldo? What was the conversation?" And he'll be like, "That's in him." You see what I'm saying?
I would just want to say personally, I am giving Ten Hag the utmost respect, the utmost visionary, because what he did, he let Ronaldo hang himself with his own rope.
He did.
And to be fair, I did think Ten Hag was gonna be a bit more aggressive with it, but maybe the little aggression he did is what nudged him. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like he nudged him into this. So I would actually give Ten Hag respect because at the end of the day, I think you lot are all right. Ten Hag, out of everybody in the whole United setup, I think Ten Hag's the least person that you should have actually given respect to, bruv. You get me? I think out of everyone in that whole, he could have even said, he could have said F Rashford. I wouldn't even care, fam. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Honestly.
Don't mention Rashford.
I see what you're saying. I see where you're going.
Say Sancho. Say Sancho.
The youngsters always gonna go bad. You can't do this the youngsters. But go ahead.
Say Garnacho. Don't say Rashford.
Not the best Argentina player of all time. You can't diss my dude.
But so like I would say Ronaldo has hung himself.
Yeah, he hung himself.
Yeah,
he's hung himself, and it's one of those situations. It's like, let's say he does move to another club, whatever. I think it's tainted his Man United legacy. And I'm gonna throw this question: do you think he does this show you that he even cared about his United legacy?
No, I said this.
No,
I think
100%.
I don't think he cares anymore. I think he cares about more his Real Madrid legacy than United legacy.
He gave his best years to Real Madrid.
I think he cares more about his Real Madrid legacy than United legacy, honestly.
Okay, for me, it's like, okay, United made a mistake signing him back in the first place. We just should have like turned a blind eye and be like, hey man. I feel like the whole Man City situation made it worse because we just couldn't accept that.
Bro, I was gonna say, did you not see the quote? He said, what did he say? Well, you speak. Yeah, he said, I followed my heart. Sir Alex said to me, it's impossible for you to go to Man City, and I said, okay, boss.
That's it. Yeah, but then so this is what I'm saying.
But you can't have a boss.
It comes back to him. He has to look at himself. He has to look inside, right, and realize, yo, I'm human, bro. I'm 38. I'm 30. I'm gonna be 38 very soon. Like, time is also kind of kicking in. You know what I mean? Like that's just reality, man.
But I think also to your question, like to your point about not having real people around him, I think Piers Morgan set this up.
I mean,
yes, right?
But then again,
he does have good people around him.
But then again, he did not force the words out of Ronaldo's mouth, bro.
But Piers set this up in the sense that if you remember when the Ten Hag benched him, Piers was coming out with just mad tweets saying the dumbest shit. Like Ronaldo's been playing 10. He was doing lem takes, sucking on Ronaldo, on Ronaldo. And I felt like what he was doing. What he was sucking Ronaldo. No, wait. So what I was saying that is because guys, in the sense that he set it up. If you have someone that no one is really telling him like the facts, right? And you
oh my goodness, man. I hear your point. Like, even the person who interviewed Ronaldo is a person that also like is a yes man to him. Is what you're trying to say. Yeah. He got interviewed by a yes man. So that tells you what Ronaldo is. Ronaldo's not gonna get interviewed by anybody who
exactly. No one's gonna like question it and put hard questions to this nigga be here, bro. Exactly. So there was so I'm saying like Ten Hag, Pierce kind of like set him up in this is because like he was overly defending, and they've had interviews before, so I can see to the point where Ronaldo's so frustrated is like, yo, I just want to say my piece. And sorry, Pierce just like he's doing what he does.
To slot in what you said.
But Ronaldo did open his mouth to
slot in what
I'm not blaming him.
No, to slot in what you said, Ronaldo. One of the quotes I'm looking at, it says. And when we spoke about the fans, he says the fans for me are everything. This is why I give this interview, because I think it's the right time to speak my mind. He's like, I love United, I love the fans, they're always on my side. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like with
on his side.
And that's what I saw that quote, and that's why I'm like, when y'all was saying that he loves the Man United, because I don't really think Real Madrid fans appreciate Ronaldo like Man United fans do. Real Madrid fans don't really vote. Look at the way they treated Casillas. Look at the way they treated Raul. So like, I don't really think Real Madrid fans appreciate that. But
damn, then who loves him?
To the quote, I think the Ten Hag thing is what's gonna make things sour, because. That's why I have an issue with, bro. Because coming out and saying like, because he said that they should never hired Ralf Rangnick. Ralf Rangnick is a director of football. He's not a coach.
Like, yeah, he's like, if you're not even a manager,
yeah, exactly.
Going to boss,
so far, like all those
how you going to be be the boss of United?
Exactly. Who said that?
Ronaldo.
Who else?
Oh, yeah, shit. So all these things,
that's
like
Cristiano.
It's like he's like, no, you can sugarcoat it how you want, but it's the truth. But to come out and disrespect the coach, that's been like Mom said, defending you, and also he's been changing things, bro. And also the board is now backing the manager, not players. It's not back then when they were backing like Pogba and all all the players. They're backing the manager now.
With what you said, with what you said, this is another one. This is it, just saying, yes, he in quotes, being he's
Ten
being
Hag.
forced out. Yeah, he's like not only the coach, but the other two or three guys around. I felt betrayed.
It could be
I felt
Neville.
like he was talking about player, but
I think he's talking about the board.
Directly, the board.
Yeah, the executives.
And why did he?
Why would the board want to push him out though? He brings in money.
Why did he go for Rooney?
So he says Cristiano accuses Man United management and board of lack of empathy after his baby girl fell ill earlier this year
during the preseason.
I think that's preseason.
Yeah.
But he said like
he
said like the club didn't back him like when the media was like slandering his name, but the club speaks through either statements or the manager. So the manager came out and said, "Well, Cristiano in because of family reasons. What else can the club do beyond?"
Exactly.
Like
maybe he's talking about like behind doors.
Yeah, maybe.
And we haven't seen the whole interview too. So
But why did he go for Rooney though? Like calling him ugly and shit.
No. He said
he called Rooney ugly.
Yeah, he did.
I
swear, he said. No, wait. He said. I'll show you.
He said that. Maybe it's big. No, again, you don't really know how the question was framed, so all you seen is quotes. But he went after that question was pointed. They were saying that
that's hilarious.
That he doesn't understand why Rooney always criticized him, or why Rooney.
He said maybe I look good and he doesn't.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah, so he called him ugly.
I feel like Rooney always makes his point.
Ronaldo not loyal to nobody.
But it just goes to what Mom was saying. It just goes to what Mom was saying. If you criticize him, he doesn't like to be criticized.
So the whole quote was, "I don't know why he criticizes me so badly probably because he finished his career and I'm still playing at high level.
Yeah,
I'm not going to say that I'm looking better than him, which is true.